Coming into line, it's Travers Day at Saratoga Racecourse, the first of 13. We're all set for the opener. Tom Durkin calls the action.
And they're off. South Beach Sandy breaks on top. Brigand under a busy ride right from the beginning. He's right up there now. Second on the outside. Jeter is third. Iron Lou fourth toward the inside. Preaching to the Devil is fifth by 2. Dehair to Cat is sixth. Overextended 7. Sky Music is eighth. And Quiet Power at the back of the pack. And up front, it is South Beach Sandy narrowly. Heavily favored Brigand right there at his throat latch. Through a 22-3 opening quarter mile. They're moving right along here. Brigand up on that hot pace. Then it's Jeter on the outside and Iron Lou on the rail. 5 lengths to Dehair the Cat and Preaching to the Devil. They're 5th and 6th with a half mile remaining. Quiet Power is now launching a bend from last position. Now moving up on the outside. And then it's Sky Music down toward the rail and overextended as they round the far turn. The half was up in 45 seconds flat, coming to the top of the stretch. And it is Brigand in front, but he had to run hard to get there. Here comes Jeter. And now the field turns for home. Jeter and Brigand to do battle at the top of the stretch. South Beach Sandy is third by 5. Sky Music is now fourth. 1 furlong to go, and Brigand is holding on. Brigand has turned back the challenge of Jeter. And then it's South Beach Sandy down to the inside. Sky Music overextended, and they're coming down to the finish. And a popular winner in the opener here as Brigand cruises home. He won by 3, beating Jeter. Sky Music got up for third, overextended fourth. Ready for the start. And they're off. Delholme broke last in the field. Up the backstretch, and it's Hot West out there for that lead. Hot West out there. Bogart moves up second. Subsonic on the inside. Third, Mickey Move is now fourth. Honorable Dylan fifth. Delholme in behind horses and sixth. And then it's Raps and Traps seventh. 5 lengths back to Howie's Tis the trailer. Moving into the far turn. Hot West over on the rail. Honorable Dylan moves alongside. Clicked off at 22-1 opening quarter mile. And then farther back, it's Bogart, now third toward the rail, followed by Make Your Move, now running along in fourth. Delholme has been maneuvered to the outside, fifth, fourth, and third now. Now they're coming to the top of the stretch. Hot West in control as the field hits the quarter pole. Honorable Dylan runs along in second. Delholme in a full-out drive. Under the whip as the field turns for home. Then Make Your Move and Raps and Traps. Bogart down inside. Top of the stretch. Honorable Dylan now out for the lead. Honorable Dylan in front narrowly. Hot West fights on. Bogart toward the rail. Delholme is fourth. Fourth on the outside and third down to the final 16th. Honorable Dylan. Delholme way out there. Hot West down toward the rail, and it is Honorable Dylan, the winner by a length and a half. Delholme a bit green while running second. It wound up being close for third between Howie's Tis and Hot West.
Good luck.
And they're off. Soul Singing over at the head jump for that lead, and Chuckle's got some speed, and Slamorama too. Racing for the clubhouse turn, and it's Slamorama out for that lead. Chuckle alongside second. Security Analysis out there running in third. Soul Singing fourth on the inside. Secretive races in fifth. St. Viger moves to the inside neatly to race in sixth. His Honor is seventh, followed by Mojo, O Prado, Ole, and Cumberland Chief trails the field. Into the backstretch run, Slamorama through a 23 flat opening quarter mile. And Chuckle, the favorite, sitting just off his flank, races second. Soul Singing on hold, third toward the inside. Security Analysis races in fourth. Secretive running comfortably, 4.5 lengths from the lead, fifth. Then a break of 3 back to St. Viger, followed by His Honor, Mojo, O Prado, Ole, and Cumberland Chief. Midway down the backstretch run, Slamorama's half was 48 seconds flat. Got a little breather in that quarter mile. Glued to him, though, looms Chuckle as they move for the far turn. And Soul Singing down toward the inside. In between horses is Security Analysis. On the far outside, His Honor, and His Honor now moves up into third. Around the far turn, Slamorama still with the narrow lead, but Chuckle now turning up that pressure as they make their way to the top of the stretch. His Honor is now third. St. Viger with a wide and sweeping move. And Soul Singing, who's down toward the rail. And Security Analysis and Secretive and Mojo. 1 furlong to go. And Slamorama breaks away. Slamorama breaking away to a 4-length lead as St. Viger moves to second. Secret toward the inside. And Chuckle has come to a stop. Mojo on the outside, coming down to the finish. Rosie Napravnik takes Slamorama all the way on the lead to win. St. Viger, Secretive, and Mojo.
2-4 from the spot.
And they're off. Very slow start for Bank on Busta. And it's Rapid Eyes down toward the inside. Rapid Eyes and Ms. Trueway right up there, too. And on the far outside, the train was gone. Divadora runs up with the leaders running along in fourth, followed by Cinematize, who's come out running in fifth now and is angling over to the inside just ahead of Milky Your Way, racing sixth. Typhoon Terry is seventh. Bonita Sonata is eighth. A break of 5. Rakin Gold is now ninth. Bella Silver racing 10th on the outside, followed on the rail by One Pretty Cat, and it's 2 lengths back to Funzalo Jones, and way out of it is Bank on Basta. So the field moving toward the top of the stretch here. And Ms. Trueway's in between horses. Divadora is there on the outside. Farthest out, Cinematize is now produced for running room. And then Rapid Eyes is down toward the rail. Bonita Sonata right in there and looking for a way through in between horses. They come down to the last furlong. It's Cinematize and Divadora. And on the far outside is Bonita Sonata now third as they come down to the final 16th. Cinematize, Bonita Sonata, and Divadora. And it will be Cinematize. Cinematize who wins it by 3 on the line. Bonita Sonata was second. Milky Your Way third. And Divadora fourth.
To make Michael Yates the post-time favorite of the race on Travers Day.
Reload moves into line. Rigby is the 5-2 favorite. Race 5, last leg of the early pick 4, start of the middle pick 4. Tom Durkin has the call.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Cajun Breeze with early speed. Crib Note is there. Coming on through between horses, it's Moleheb. Nevada Kid forwardly placed. American Legend and Esquaga. Up the backstretch. Moleheb, American Legend, and Esquaga down on the inside. Cajun Breeze 4 wide. Crib Note 5 wide and 5th. Nevada Kid is 6th. Sage Valley 7th moving through the inside. Rigby has come out 8th. And then Reload has come out 9th. Honorable DeLeon is now 10th on the inside. 3 lengths back to Major Gains. A break of another 4 back to This Hard Land. And the trailer is Thunder Chief, the last of 13. Esquaga on narrow lead, pressed hard here by Moleheb, an American Legend, pushed through a punishing 22 and 1/5 second opening quarter mile. Crib Note is out there running along in fourth. Cajun Breeze is fifth and in between horses. Rigby is going to have to take the overland route. Now he slips through between horses, and here comes Rigby now with a pretty nifty move there just outside the quarter pole, and Reload's following that move. And now the field turns for home, and here comes Rigby and Ramon Dominguez, and they sweep to the front at the top of the stretch. American Legend second on the inside. Moleheb is giving way. Cajun Breeze and Reload on the outside. Into the final furlong. Rigby on top. Reload second. Cajun Breeze third. Sage Valley fourth. Final 16th. And it will be Rigby. Rigby scores by 3. Reload second. Sage Valley third. Cajun Breeze fourth.
Fast forward to the outside box. Here's Tom Durkin. It's race number 6 from Saratoga. Good luck.
And it's Worthwhile Pursuit. Tries to clear the field by the time they get to the first turn. Wave Theory away second on the inside. So it's Worthwhile Pursuit in front. Summer of Fun comes on through between horses. Clocher is there 3 wide. Down toward the inside, it's Wave Theory. Around the first turn, Worthwhile Pursuit in front. Clocher out there 3 wide. Summer of Fun between horses. Wave Theory is 4th toward the rail. In between horses, Scat Scan now races in 5th. Flash Forward is 6th. Anita Chica 7th and on hold while down toward the inside. Then She's Not Lazy, Tap 21 at the back of the pack along with Flashy Gal. Up the backstretch run, and it is Worthwhile Pursuit on top. Summer of Fun continues on in second. Closer out there third. Wave Theory in behind at 23 and 4. Opening quarter mile. And then farther back in the field, it's Scat Scan racing along in 5th. Flash Forward on the outside. Anita Chica sent through down toward the rail. She's only about 5 lengths from the lead now. Then Tap 21 was about 6 or 7 from the front, followed by She's Not Lazy and Flashy Gal. The half was up in 48 and 4/5 seconds, and they round the far turn, It's Worthwhile Pursuit, Summer of Fun, trying to get by as they come to the top of the stretch. Wave Theory toward the inside. Off the rail comes Scat Scan. On the far outside, Flashy Gal, who made a big move there on the far turn, but she's still 7 from the lead. And the leader is Summer of Fun. Summer of Fun at the 8th pole. Out there driving now in a 2.5 length lead. And Wave Theory moves up second on the outside. Flashy Gal is third. And they're coming down to the finish. And it is Summer of Fun. And a late charge from Wave Theory. Summer of Fun holds on. Wave Theory was a hard charging second. Flashy Gal was third. Scat Scan was fourth.
7.
And they're off. Mad Bomber off to a very awkward beginning, and here is Sneaky Kitten up and after that lead, and Carafa is after them too, and so is Mr. Algebra from the outside. Sneaky Kitten and Carafa. Mr. Algebra will sit outside going into the first turn, and just in behind them, Gossip Column gets a good spot early on. Her is up there racing along in fourth. Alarmed and Dangerous is fifth toward the inside. Sandy and the Sun takes over to the inside, now racing sixth. And then it's Jet Set Cat on hold while running in seventh. Scientifico is eighth. Mr. Fantastic is now ninth. Anaphylaxis at the back of the pack running in 10th place, followed by Stephen's Revenge, and that slow start puts Mad Bomber the last of 12 up the backstretch run. Sneaky Kitten Carafa's right alongside. Through a 23-2 opening quarter mile here, and then it's Gossip Column well in the grasp there of Ramon Dominguez, sitting a cool and calculated third. Alarmed and Dangerous is fourth on the inside. And then on the outside, it's Mr. Algebra running along in fifth now. On the far outside, Stephen's Revenge beginning to pick it up along with Mr. Fantastic. The field hits the far turn. It's still Sneaky Kitten in front, 3/4 of a length. On the outside, Carafa. Here's Gossip Column now putting in a bid. Down toward the inside, Alarmed and Dangerous. Then Stephen's Revenge and Mr. Algebra and Jet Set Cat as the field turns for home. Sneaky Kitten clinging to that lead. Carafa's in an all-out drive. Here's Carafa on the outside and Sneaky Kitten. And here's Gossip Column to join the fray. And Alarmed and Dangerous is right there, too. Down to the finish. Carafa comes away with the narrow lead. Alarmed and Dangerous surging, coming down to the line. And Gossip Column, Alarmed and Dangerous, got it by a head. Just beating Gossip Column. Close for third between Carafa and Sneaky Kitten.
Number 8, Optimizer, 5-2. Animal Spirits, your selection around 5-1. Jose Lascano for trainer Al Stahl Jr. Optimizer slowly moving into line here. And Tom Durkin has the call. Race 8 at the Spa.
And they're off. Villaindry from mid-pack, but he's not really anxious for the lead. Here comes Optimizer on the outside, and Animal Spirits down toward the rail. So it's Optimizer who goes on with it, the only one with any really early initiative here. Optimizer clears the field. Villaindry runs along in second. Devon Rock third and Tismo fourth. Animal Spirits fifth. Alberge races sixth. Witch Market seventh. Filmmaking eighth. Arc Above is ninth. And Volwallop is the trailer as they're on the first turn here, and it's Optimizer uncontested on that lead. Villaindry continues on in second with Devon Rock just outside of the well-held Tismo. 23-3 was the opening quarter mile, so they make the bend into the backstretch run here. Optimizer bowling along, followed by Villaindry, who sits back while running along in second. Devon Rock is in the clear on the outside third. Tismo moving comfortably while fourth. Just to his outside, Animal Spirits now races in fifth place. Filmmaking making steady progress while saving ground down toward the rail. And then it's Alberge. And at the back of the pack here are Arc Above, Witch Market, and Noel Wallop. Up the backstretch run, it's still Optimizer. Half was 48 seconds flat. Villaindry continues on in second. 2.5 lengths back, and Tismo now moves into third. Devon Rock has lost a spot or two, now back racing in fourth. Animal Spirits is coming alive now, and there he goes. Animal Spirits on the move on the outside, and Filmmaker down toward the bail. But it's still Optimizer as the field turns for home. Villaindry still driving hard, but it's still back running in second. Filmmaker comes off the inside, and Filmmaker's coming with a hard charge. They're coming to the final furlong, and they still have to get to Optimizer. Optimizer the leader. Arc Above down toward the rail. Filmmaker on the outside. Optimizer fully extended here. Has a 2-length lead with only 100 yards to go. Filmmaking still second as they come down to the line. It is Optimizer. Wire to wire in under the aggressive Joel Rosario. followed by Filmmaking, second, Arc Above, close fourth, Villandry, Orwich Market.
Ramon Dominguez is aboard. You're watching the Grade 2 Ballston Spa start of the $1 million guaranteed all graded stakes pick 4 on TVG.
And they're off. Thundering Amelia and Summer Soiree wasting no time heading for that lead. Tappets Fly the Gray right up there with her. So it's Summer Soiree to be the leader as they race under the line the first time. Tappets Fly up to be second. My kind of lady friend 3 wide into the turn. She's now third. Thundering Amelia racing in fourth. And then Segura, who's on the outside of Heavenly Landing, now down toward the rail. Hungry Island at the back of the pack and stretch running Ruthania. So Summer Soiree steps out here, and Summer Soiree opens up 4 quick lengths. 23-3 was the opening quarter mile. Tappets Fly left behind in second. On the inside, it's Thundering Amelia running along third. A break of another 4 back to My Kind of Lady Friend, Zagora and Ramon Dominguez. And that pair now, they're about 8 lengths from the leader. And then farther back in the field, it's Hungry Island and Heavenly Landing, and still last of all, Ruthania, half mile left. A testing half here of 46 1/5 seconds for Summer Soiree. Thundering Amelia on the inside of Tappets Fly. It's another 4 or 5, and Zagora has yet to hit her best stride. But now she's starting to come alive as they race around the far turn. 3/4 and 9 2. Summer Soiree comes to the top of the stretch with a 2-length lead. Zagora's charging up now. Here comes Zagora, who's cut loose on the far outside. And then down toward the inside, it's Thundering Amelia. Tappets Fly is giving way between horses. And Hungry Island is coming on late. Final furlong, Zagora comes away with the lead. Hungry Island with the final run at her. Ruthania is coming from last, and they're coming down to the finish. And the classy Zagora. Zagora wins the Ballston Spa by a length and 3/4, beating Hungry Island, Summer Soiree, and Ruthania.
Rafael Bejarano getting aboard for the first time. We'll see if Contested can take the test. Tom Durkin has the call.
And they're off. Contested was off to a flat-footed start and breaks near the back of the field. Right out of there from the beginning is Gypsy Robin and Olapool. Olapool up for the lead, and Gypsy Robin second by 3.5 lengths. Contested is off the pace today, a place that she is not used to be. Back running in third already, 7 lengths from the free-wheeling Olapool. And then it's Beautiful But Blue, now moves up into fourth. Well Kept is now fifth. RBK is sixth. Amy Steeny runs back in seventh. Yara is racing in 8th position, followed by Jazzy Idea and Book Review. The second choice is the last of 10. A sizzling quarter. 21 2/5 seconds by Long Shot Olapool. Out there by 2.5 lengths. Gypsy Robin is second. And Contest is now being asked to pick it up here with 3 furlongs to go. A half mile and an eye-popping 44 seconds flat. Moving toward the top of the stretch. Olapool trying to pull off a huge upset here. Gypsy Robin wheels to the outside. Contested still back running in third. Well Kept comes up the inside now in fourth. Jazzy Ideas, they're fifth on the outside, and Beautiful But Blue. They're coming into the final furlong now, and Contested's putting in a final bid for the lead. It's Contested on the outside and Gypsy Robin. Those two head-to-head for the lead. Beautiful But Blue is running in third, and then it's Well Kept who's down toward the inside, fourth, and Jazzy Idea, and they're coming down to the finish. Despite a bad start, it is Contested in the test. Gypsy Robin second, Beautiful But Blue was third, Well Kept was fourth.
Bob Baffert can keep his streak alive. Gunboat Rafael Bejarano is aboard. Here it is, race 11, the King's Bishop.
And they're off. Dr. Chit gets off to a quick start. He fired right off the mark, but here comes Triniberg after that lead, and he's got it. Triniberg races to the front. And then coming on through between horses, Dr. Chit now runs along in second, followed by Currency Swap, and he's right up there too. And down inside, Gunboat runs along in fourth. Unbridled Stone fifth, as Gunboat had to check there, now back running in fifth place. Fort Loudon races in sixth. And it's 2 lengths to Laurie's Rocket, and Willie Beeman down toward the rail, Ever So Lucky and Spin Out. So it's Triniberg who zips through an opening quarter in 22 1/5 seconds. He's going to run as far as he can, as fast as he can, and Dr. Chit's not far behind. And Fort Loudon's on the outside, and Currency Swap now 2.5 lengths from the lead as they round the far turn here at the Spa. And then on the outside, it's Unbridled's Note, who's 3 wide and running in fifth. The half was up in 45 seconds flat. So it's still Triniberg and Dr. Chit. 1-2 as they turn for home. Currency Swap still behind them third as the field turns for home here. At the top of the stretch, it's Dr. Chit on even terms with Triniberg. Down toward the inside, Currency Swap is fighting on hard, trying to get through in between horses. Unbridled's Note, he's in very tight. And here comes Willie Beeman. Here comes Willie Beeman and Gunboat, too. They're coming down to the finish. Willie Beeman on the outside, and Willie Beeman does it. He won just Wednesday, the Albany Stakes. He barely had time to cool out, and he comes back and wins the King's Bishop. It was close for a second there between Fort, Loudon, and Unbridled's Note.
Base runner for Jerry Hollendorfer, John Velasquez, the great rider here at Saratoga as well, gets aboard.
They are off! And Golden Ticket breaking on top, and Spite City is right there with him. Alpha forwardly placed, and Steel Case is right there in the vanguard. And neck, not far behind, he's fifth on the outside. Farther back, it's Nonius is on the outside, racing in sixth. Street Life is seventh, 5/16, now racing eighth to the inside. And then it is Adigan, followed by Liaison and Fast Falcon at the back of the pack. So it's Spite City who's going to be the pacemaker here. Spite City through a quarter in 23 and 2/5 seconds. Steel Case sitting back, hard held while running along in second. Ramon Dominguez has a good hold there of Alpha, who's in the clear on the outside as they make the turn into the backstretch run. Golden Ticket races fourth on the rail, neck and neck racing in fifth. And then it's Nonios who's sixth. He's about half a dozen lengths from the lead. 5/16 is seventh. Adigan is eighth on the outside. Appears to be moving comfortably at this point. He's about 8 or 9 from the lead. At the back of the pack, Street Life, Liaison, and Fast Falcon. The half was up in 48 seconds flat. Legitimate pace. The leader is Spite City. Right there glued to him, Steel Case. So a pair of long shots up front here as the field approaches the half-mile pole. And the favorite, Alpha, third on the outside of Golden Ticket racing in fourth. Neck and neck now. He's asked to pick it up as the field enters the far turn. 3/4 and 1, 12 and 3. Around the far turn. Steel Case making a move for the lead. So too Alpha on the outside as Spite City continues to fend them off. Neck and neck on the outside now up to be fourth. Followed down toward the rail by Golden Ticket. Stretch running Adigan. And then Nonios. Then Liaison as the field turns for home. And Alpha comes up on the far outside, charging after that lead. And down on the inside it's Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket in with a huge upset chance here with 1 furlong to go. Alpha is a full out second on the outside. Fast Falcon coming on. Can Alpha catch Golden Ticket? Golden Ticket, Alpha, Fast Falcon on the outside and Adigan. And here's the wire. It is. Oh, it's too close to call. Did Alpha get that nose on the wire? Just ahead of Golden Ticket. Oh, it was desperately close. Fast Falcon coming on late there with Adigan. It may have been Alpha, but if it was, it wasn't by much.
Candy feet, but was actually 12-1 that day. As we wait for Hogue to go in for Travers winning trainer Ken McPeak.
In the gate.
It's all set. Race 13 from the Spa on TVG.
And they're off. Down inside, Ruthless Alley is breaking on top. And from the outside, Artistic Director is coming up. So it's Artistic Director and Ruthless Alley head-to-head for the lead as they move for the clubhouse turn. Active War is now third toward the inside, followed by Rolling with the Tide racing fourth. And then it's Amber Coast is fifth toward the inside. Chris Royal races in sixth. Nightside seventh. Candy Feet is eighth. Hogue ninth and moving on the outside. Viola Italia runs along in 10th, followed by Maserati and Reflecting at the back of the pack. Up front, it's Ruthless Alley, the leader, 3/4 of a length. Artistic Director Prompting second. Down inside, it's Active War running along third, and from the outside, tugging his way up, there goes Rolling with the Tide, who's tugged his way up now to be third. And down inside is Active War fourth. Amber Coast is fifth. Nightside is in the clear, only about 3.5 lengths from the lead now, and Chris Royal right next to him. And then it's Candy Feet, Hogue, Maserati Reflecting, and Viva l'Italia moving into the far turn. Ruthless Alley, a tenuous lead right there. Artistic Director and Rolling with the Tide, they're second and third. Rounding the far turn, Active War and behind them. Nightsight looms a solid threat. There goes Nightsight now, who's on the move on the outside. And then Chris Royal is fifth. Amber Coast sixth. Candy Feet and Maserati as the field heads for home. And it's Rolling with the Tide, rolling up on the outside. But a stubborn Ruthless Alley fights on at the rail. Stubborn as well is artistic director. Night Sight cutting into that lead, and Chris Royal is coming faster than them all. And they're coming down to the finish, and Chris Royal gets up to win it. Perfectly timed. Julian LePeroux. And then I was rolling with the tide, Night Sight and Ruthless Alley.
12-9, 7-2.